So when you first get in, you would see this screen, and now I want you to click on Create Cluster, and you'll be welcomed with the Create Cluster Quick Options screen. All you need to do first is to key in a meaningful cluster name, and in this case select IST3134. You can keep the other options as default. It should work as it is. Secondly, for the software configuration, keep it as the default value, and there's no need to make any changes. Next, you would like to look at the software configuration. So if you scroll down, you will go to this part where you can then select the hardware configuration, and please select M4.large. Okay, there are many options, but I would like you to select M4.large for the purpose of the course, and keep the number of instances to 3. This will be a simple instruction how you can create key pairs for your Amazon Web Services, especially if you need to access the EC2 remotely. This is a step you need to do. So if you click on this link during your EMR creation, and you see that there's this instruction how you can create EC2 key pairs, you click on this first link as instructed. You will open up a new window. At any time, you can go back to the previous tab and you can look for the instructions again. Once you reach here, you see everything is empty as a start. What you do next is you scroll down the left hand side navigation. You would probably see key pairs right at the lower half. Click on key pairs and you come to this part. Now click on Create Key Pair, and you are able to give a name to it. So I'm going to call it IST3134, and select PPK, since this instruction will be for students who will use Windows, and definitely PPK will be the key that you can use directly. For those who are using Mac and the command prompt or Linux, you may want to do it through the PEM way. Next, if you want, you can always add a tag. For example, I might want to call this class and give a value of IST3134. This will be handy if you have many key pairs and you like to filter and select only those that belong to the class 3134. Of course, this is totally optional and maybe not necessary for your case. Once you're done, click Create Key Pair. You see the system will create it, and next thing it will ask you to create and select the path where you would like to save this file. For example, I want to put it under Tong in my D drive. You probably want to keep this here and click Save. Remember this path where you save it, because later if you want to import this to your PuTTY, the client that you use to connect via SSH, you need to find this file and import it. So remember where you save it. Click Save, and now you are done. If you like, you most likely can also, let me see whether you can, no, you can't do anything, so you can only select. You may want to delete it, or you can also import, but you can't do anything else. So that saving part will be quite important in order, for you to keep it. Okay, that's all the instruction for creating the key pairs. I hope you can do that on your own too. If you make any mistake, no problem, just click on this, delete it, and you can always recreate a new key pair. Once you have created this, if you come back to this screen, you'll find that under your option, this has been added to your list. So this is how you can select the new key. Now I want you to click on Create Cluster. This process will take a while, and you should see this screen now. This screen will be given to you where you can see the clusters will begin, and you can see the two machines that you have selected, right? And actually 3 of them. One will be the master, and then there are 2 more nodes, right? that you will use, that you have in your cluster, at the beginning you will be as provision. We will continue the instruction in the next video how you can access your cluster.